What's up, guys? Wanted to share the latest set of wrenches I picked up with you. These are the Duratech extra long double box end flex head ratcheting wrenches. I know that's a mouthful. It's taken me about 10 takes to even get it right, but this is about the cheapest set you can find in this style on Amazon. There are plenty of other kind of random brand names putting out the same product. I'm sure they all come from the same factory. They are Chinese made. I know one of the bigger brands that you might come across when looking for this style of wrench is Orion or Orion. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but they charge about, I don't know, I think it's like 10 or 20 bucks more for their set than Duratech here. And from what I've seen on those, the videos and reviews I've read on those, they actually seem to be probably slightly lower quality than these. So I decided to go with this brand here because I see they put more effort into their brand. They kind of have a bigger product line than the other ones I see putting them out around the same price range on Amazon. And I haven't seen anyone do a review on this set of wrenches, so I figured I might as well be the one to do it. Anyways, like I said, they are Chinese made. It is a set that goes from 8 to 19 millimeter, no skips. Come in this nice little pouch here. I personally don't prefer to store my wrenches like this. I'd rather have them in my box or on a rack type deal, more open, laid out. You don't have to fiddle with this, but I'm sure, honestly, the pouch seems to be a pretty good quality. I'm sure it would hold up if these were going to be traveling with you. They get thrown around the truck and whatnot. I think this will protect them, and this pouch here will hold up for a good while. So anyways, I haven't got to use these too much, but I have used, I think, the 8, the 10, the 12, and the 16. I gotta say, I have messed with them all. They all function properly. I haven't found any problems functionality-wise. I'm actually pretty impressed by the chrome job. I mean, I could be wrong. These could start flaking anytime now, but for the price, I really am impressed. I mean, I got a bunch of fingerprints on there right now, but the chrome's pretty good. I usually, something this cheap, it would be flaking right out of the box, but it's not on these. So, other than functionality, when it comes to appearance and just like overall finish quality, I'm also pretty impressed there. I haven't found anything, none of these are like warped or bent. There's really no bad, grindings or just unfinished edges, nothing like that. I gotta say the flex head, I'm pretty satisfied with it, the stiffness and whatnot. They're not like all loose and floppy, but we'll see how that holds up over time and when they get put behind some torque. That's one thing I could say I've noticed. You really shouldn't be using these type of wrenches to break anything loose or put any type of large amount of torque on. But I did just to kind of see with the 12 millimeter, it broke some brake caliper bolts loose. And let's see. The only thing I could say that I noticed, and it obviously wasn't too big of a problem because it's still pretty stiff. Like you're not shaking this around. It didn't permanently, I don't know, it didn't permanently weaken it or anything like that, but when I put a lot of torque to break loose, you could start to see this head I can't really do it by hand, but you could see it flex in the forks. But it popped right back into shape, and it hasn't caused any issues. It didn't break, nothing like that. Also, there is a screw there, so if it were to loosen over time, you could tighten it up. I don't know how many times you could get away with that before the threads strip, or it just doesn't actually tighten up this joint anymore. But that's just something I'll have to figure out as time goes on. So other than that, I mean, that's literally the only thing that I could really complain about on these wrenches, guys. The finish, I'm impressed. I'm not saying these are high quality tools by any means, but what I am saying is for the price, the quality surprises me. I mean, from the finish to the functionality to even the packaging, you know, I think you just can't go wrong for the price. You also got to consider these style of wrenches. If you were to go with any type of name brand, they're going to cost you, at minimum, double this, but most likely triple or more the price of this set. And these aren't wrenches that you really need to be using every day. They're just really nice for getting down in to small and tighter spots and still having enough length that your hand's outside of it and you can turn it and whatnot. They just make a lot of jobs easier. It's one of those things, you probably don't need these, but if you had to do the job without them, it's going to take you a lot longer. It's going to be more of a pain, and you're going to be real thankful you do have these. So let's see. Other than that, I do also like, on this style of wrench, I like it to be double box end. That way, the footprint in your box or wherever you may store these is smaller. You have half the amount of wrenches as if these were, say, the long combination flex head ratcheting wrenches, where you'd have to have a wrench for every single size. You get 2 sizes per wrench here. That's really nice for this style because, like I said, it's not necessarily like an everyday wrench or your go-to wrenches. They're just really nice to have, and in certain situations will be the go-to wrench. So the only other negative I could say, and it really doesn't go against this set of wrenches, this is just ratcheting wrenches in general. I have ran into 2 times now where I went to use the 8mm. That's where you'll find these are very useful on small bolts and tight spaces, but the head is just a little too thick to actually get down onto the bolt or the nut. And there's really nothing you can do about that. That is just inherent to the design of a ratcheting wrench. It's going to have a larger end. So yeah, guys, I would show these in use, but I mean, they're wrenches. Everyone knows how they work. I can tell you, like I said, that I am impressed by both the looks and the functionality. I mean, for the price, you cannot go wrong. I definitely recommend these Duratechs. I'll throw a link down in the description of the video for you guys. If anyone else has these wrenches or, say, a competing brand, please let me know what you guys think. I'd like to have some feedback. We're really starting to get a community going here on this page, and I like to have the engagement and have some conversation with you guys in the comments, get your guys' opinions, and we can kind of weed out the bad tools together for everyone. More knowledge for everyone, and save some people some money for the people that don't want to spend huge money on kind of unnecessary wrench sets like this, if you will. So yeah, if you like this, please do like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, really trying to grow the community, and let me know what you guys think.